Hi there, I'm Lauren. I volunteer with Celebrate Aberdeen and I am joined today with the Aberdeen Chorus of Sweet Adeline. Dorothy, can you tell us all about the charity?
Well, the Aberdeen Chorus of Adelines is based in Aberdeen. We have ladies from all over the city and the northeast. This is our 40th birthday year, which we had planned a big celebration. We sing a cappella, which is four-part harmony, barbershop style it's often called, but it means voices only. So we have currently about 75 members, ranging in age from 22 to about 83 and
Yep.
all points in between. And up until 12 weeks ago, on the risers singing every week. We're based in Aberdeen, and every year we take part in the Celebrate Aberdeen, the parade, and also we sing, I think usually in Union Square has been our place that we go and do our performances for the public in Union Square as part of the Celebrate Aberdeen thing. Now, with charities, what should we done? Recently, well, we have a wonderful pub crawl every Christmas week, which in itself is good fun. But it's all very organised. We sort it out with the hotels and things. And this last year, our focus for the charity was the Charlie House, which has got a sort of personal attachment to our chorus. I don't need to say any more than that, but let's just say that we have a personal reason for supporting Charlie House. So every year we pick some local charity, and we raise a lot of money in that pub crawl, I can tell you. So that's one of the things that we do. We also, quite a lot of our chorus, like me, are very happily retired, so don't have to go out and work during the day anymore. So we get requests quite a lot to go and sing in retirement homes or sometimes like dementia units, sometimes like retired clubs from, maybe big retail outlets whose employees then have a friendship retired club and they meet up every so often or such. We go and I direct an afternoon group, there's about 25 of us. So I rehearse and direct them, and we go out and do things during the day because obviously the girls who are working can't do that. So we tend to do that. We'll go and do performances. We usually get a cup of tea and a fine piece, as they say in Aberdeen, which is fine because we actually love to sing.
Yeah.
And go and entertain and sing it. And one of the dementia ones that we've done, the people all join in, which can be hard sometimes when you're trying to sing. But it makes it so much more fun because they want to join in with us when we're singing, and it just makes it such a lovely afternoon. Our full chorus, it's difficult to get us all in unless we do the events. So we tend to we do our big Christmas shows, and that's in the venue that we rehearse because obviously we're trying to cope with 75 people in one building. Whereas I can take a small group out, or a quartet if there's 4 of us, or sometimes a double quartet, we'll go out with 8. We can do some evening stuff. So we obviously fundraise for ourselves as well as that, but we try and mix it. So every so often, our treasurer keeps us right, but we we go and do as much things as we can to support and just sing. Singing is good for everybody, whether you think you can sing or not. Singing is a good, happy thing to do. So that's the kind of stuff that we do with our chorus.
Yeah, because it's funny. It's like it's not only just a singing group though. It's more, it's nice to get that conversation going and seeing people because we're all so busy. And as you say, the fine piece and the cup of tea. I think it's really important that we do that, especially now. With COVID-19, it's changed all of our lives, and we're struggling with mental health and things like that. There's a lot of people. Yeah, and I think with singing just music, singing helps everybody, and even the dementia side of things, that brings memories back for them, and it's a really nice thing to do. Is that something that you've found that, singing to
Yes, from a personal point of view, my mother is very, very old, over 100, and
wow.
she stays, staying in a nursing home, which thankfully has been not affected. But they have a dementia unit in there, and I've gone there and sang with my own quartet, and we also put a summer one. We do a sort of sing in the summertime. We go in and sing, and yes, it's amazing how people can bring up words and songs and tunes when they can't maybe remember your own family's name. So it's yeah, it can be quite emotional actually, but it's wonderful to see people suddenly remember that what the voice and they're the person that they were, even if it's just for a few bars of a song. We also in our chorus we have, I think there's about 4 or 5 of them who are actively involved with the dementia musical memories in Aberdeen itself, and they, at the moment, of course, they can't do it physically, but they're still doing it virtually, like we are just now, just chatting. But they're very heavily involved in running the dementia musical memories, is what they're called, and that covers the whole of Aberdeen city. There's a sort of resource centre, and they go in and run that, and they produce song sheets, and they encourage people to join in, and of course they usually have partners in with them, and it's a wee bit of respite in a way, because they can sit and sing and have a laugh and a cup of tea and a fine peace, but the person who has the dementia is also being taken part and being as, you know, as functioning as well as they maybe did 10, 15, 20 years ago, even months ago. So it's a great thing to do. So yeah, just now, I think our chorus, and we have a lot of ladies who live on their own. I'm very lucky, I have my husband, but we have a lot of ladies who are on their own. We make a point of checking in on everybody. We rehearse on a Monday evening still, even though the rehearsals are completely different because we can't hear each other. We all sing. We put the mute on and we sing, and we learn. We're learning new songs, and we sing to the best of our ability, and we do warm-ups and we do physical and we do choreo. But we have to do it ourselves. But you're seeing people and you're seeing their faces, and we know that everybody's getting engaged with it, which is wonderful. We check up on all our we just all check up on each other, to be honest. If someone's having a bad day, then they'll let people know, and we phone each other and just, you know, try and keep the spirits up. We also have a few social things. We have a wine at 9 every week. So at 9 o'clock, if any of our younger ones need to bed their children or, you know, get peace, and it's on Friday night, and it's wow, especially if you're working at home and you've got children around and stuff. So we have a wine at 9 social. We've had a umpteen things. We do a guess who the baby was, whose house is this anyway, photographs of. I do a sing along with the ladies on just playing tracks, and we all just sing for fun. No learning or rehearsal technique as such. We just sing and check up on each other and have a lot of fun. So I think singing is so good for your soul. It's so good for your memory. It's so good for your body, breathing and thinking about how you're standing and singing, and just engaging your brain to learn. Still learning at home, learning new songs, learning new words, even though we can't hear each other.
This is it, Dorothy. So obviously I'm good at singing in the shower when nobody can hear me and nothing, you know, but if I was to want to get involved, you know, in singing, do I have to be good, or am I just, I don't know?
Well, what we always say is when people come along, there's no, it's so different just now because we can't physically do it. We actually engaged in a virtual, please come along if you think you would like to join our chorus and sing with us virtually at the moment. But normally in a sort of physical way, where our chorus is together, we would listen to somebody, just ask them to sing something simple like Happy Birthday or something like that. And you get an idea if someone actually has got an ear that they can sing a tune. That's all, you know, we look for some potential. We don't look for people don't have to be able to read music. But yes, when you sing a cappella, there's no orchestra or piano in the background keeping you in tune. So you have to be in tune with the other people that are singing. And in our case, that's 4 lots of voices. So yes, there's an element of, we're always very encouraging. We love when new people come along. And even if somebody sometimes says, I'm not too sure if I can sing or if I'm any good at singing, often we discover, what would you call it? Hidden gems. People who've never thought that they could sing.
Yeah.
When I was at school, I was about 14 and they were auditioning for the choir, and the music teacher said, well, it wasn't that bad, but you're not really choir material. You'll never be good enough to sing in a choir. And that stuck with me a long time. Now, I've been in Aberdeen chorus for 40 years, 32 of the 40 years. I've sung all my life for fun, for me. I always think people should be very careful when they say, no, that's not very good, you can't do that. We will never say that. We always look for the potential in somebody. If it's not going to work, we find ways of saying this perhaps is not for you, and maybe there's other outlets for your singing and your energy. But you usually know pretty well when somebody comes along if they're going to be able to kind of hear the kind of stuff that we do.
Okay.
Quite quickly.
So to get involved then, how do we get involved? Where would we find you? How can we get in touch?
Oh my goodness, we have a marketing team who talk language that half the time I don't understand, but I know there's something called Instagram. We have a Facebook page. We have a YouTube channel.
Oh, amazing.
All called all of this is called Aberdeen Chorus of Sweet Adelines. Yes, to access that at the moment, obviously this is virtual stuff, but we still are welcoming people. Come and listen to our rehearsals virtually, and see what you think. Is the kind of thing you think you would like to try, then we can just start simply, and hopefully in a few months' time or whenever we can get physically to sing, then we've encouraged that person or set the seed enough that they'll want to come and join and sing with us, actually sing with us. But yeah, we're open at the moment for people to come and visit online, see what they think. We've got every age. Yeah, we have every age from, I think our youngest is 22, I'm sure she is, who joined us a couple of years ago. And we've got, I think our oldest active singer is 83. So we have got lots of people all in between.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. What's
nice.
your favourite song to sing then together, would you say? What's the best one?
At the moment, we love singing Happy Together, which, yes, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life, so happy together. Yeah, that one. And it's a medley of a couple of other 60s. Sorry, I'm a bit of a 60s music child, but it's a medley of that. And that just now, when we're singing together, Happy Together, This Is the Moment is another one which comes from Jekyll and Hyde, I think. Just at the moment we're trying to sing, we've got a new gospel song, When I Lift Up My Head. Not that we have anything about religion particularly, it's just that it's a wonderful song, and it's all about keeping your spirits up, about being happy. So yeah, we're singing as much upbeat stuff as we can right this minute to keep ourselves going.
That's exactly what we need. And I actually, like, what's coming to mind with a cappella is Pitch Perfect. Have you seen that movie?
I know of it. I have never watched it. I think probably a generational thing. Now, our director, Sophie, who you probably would have been talking, but Sophie's working. Yeah. She's a whole nother age group. Sophie joined our chorus when she was 14. She's now the director. Yes, she's now the director of our chorus, and she was a Pitch Perfect teen child. That's the kind of stuff that she'd learn on as well. Yeah. But it is that exact thing. Is a cappella means voices. So apart from blowing a pitch, which tells us which key we have to sing in, and then after that it's just us singing. So
brilliant! I love it. Yeah. I love it. Love it. Well, thank you.
You need to come.
Yeah,
you need to come in some Monday evening and listen in, and who knows, singing in the shower may be just the start of something big. Because our chorus our chorus should have been going to America this year to compete, and obviously that's not on the cards. So, but
I did see it was your 40th birthday as well this year. Yeah. So unfortunately, hopefully next year when we can all get together, then it'll be a nice celebration. But
yes, we put it on hold because we then had this opportunity to go to the big international convention in Louisville in Kentucky. So we put the big 40th birthday on hold to sort of fundraise and get ourselves organised and get a chorus, in practice. Of course, all of that has gone by the board. Everything that we have in our books has stopped, along with everybody else. Yeah. But of course, the party can't go ahead either. So we're just looking at 2021 basically and hoping that we'll have a 41st birthday party, which will be a humdinger of a party. And hopefully also we can maybe go to America next year in lieu of 2020, which I think is just going to be cancelled right through. So yeah.
And no Union Square nice performance this year then, which is a bit of a shame, but
No, no.
the good thing is that most people saw that in a video last year, so we could just watch videos of you on Facebook. That's
Yes.
same.
You could put a virtual parade on of all the groups. Yeah, it is a great platform for people to see. Singing outside is not always the easiest, especially if it's raining, but it's being part of the whole thing is great fun, and it just shows you the sort of diversity and the things that are going on in Aberdeen. And then we always get to go and sing inside in Union Square, which is wonderful.
I know it's a shame that the parade isn't happening, but hey,
yeah,
we have to just look forward to 2021 because it's going to be a good year. Really,
it's going to have to pack an awful lot in to have packed 2 years into one next year. It's going to be very busy.
I know. I think a lot of us in 2020 were like, "Oh, great! This is going to be a great year. Start of a new century, start of a new decade."
Yeah.
And then, boof, this happened. But hey, I think we've all learned from it, which is good.
Yes, we have. We were also due. We go to the Edinburgh Fringe every 2 years and put a show on there.
Brilliant.
Yes, it's wonderful. We have such fun at the Fringe. We've got a wee bit of a following as well, so we actually usually, if not break even, we might even make a few pounds. And of course, we were fundraising this year to go to America.
Yeah.
And of course, the Fringe is now cancelled as well, so everything's cancelled. But that's great fun. We usually do that every 2nd July. We go August. We go off to the Fringe in Edinburgh, and we just go down for the day, put a big show on, have ever so much fun.
Oh well, 2021 then. That's it.
Yep. Gonna have to be.
Thank you so much for chatting to me today, Dorothy, and I hope to see you celebrate Aberdeen 2021 as well.
Yes, I hope so too. And please, any Monday evening, 7:30, get online and come and visit us, and drop me a wee note and say I'd like to come, and I'll send you a link to our Zoom chat, and you can come in and see what goes on. And you never know, you might just find it you want to come and join.